Apple's iPad Air 4 has been easy to recommend since its launch in October 2020, but that could change with the rumored iPad Air 5 looming. Apple gave us a preview of what to expect for the next-gen iPad Air when it released a beefed-up iPad mini 6 last fall. So what should we expect from a new iPad Air in 2022? Here's everything we know so far. Okay, back to the iPad Air 5. Should we expect the display type to change? Apple currently uses TFT LCD for the display technology in the iPad Air and every other iPad, except the 12.9-inch iPad that uses Mini LED. Reliable supply chain analyst Ming-Kai Kuo forecasted in March 2021 that the iPad Air 5 would switch to an OLED display like every new iPhone sold today. However, Kuo unfortunately updated that report in October 2021 to say that Apple has chosen to drop OLED plans and stick with TFT LCD for the iPad Air 5. The big question around the iPad Air 5 is how much will it learn from the iPad mini 6? The iPad Air 4 started life competitive with the higher-priced and similarly sized iPad Pro. The lineup made more sense when the iPad Pro was updated with Apple's M1 chip, 5G, and upgraded cameras. So what exactly are those growth opportunities for iPad Air? Here's a list. Replace a 14 processor with a 15 or, if released after iPhone 14, a 16 increase cellular performance from LTE to 5G capable. Enhance the front-facing camera from 7MP to 12MP. Introduce center stage support for subject tracking with automatic panning and zooming during video calls. Upgrade the rear camera flash to Quad LED True Tone flash. Other upgrades do include support for 1080p video recording in 25 FPS and 30 FPS versus just 60 FPS. Extended dynamic range for video up to 30 FPS, and possibly new color options. iPad mini comes in 4 shades of aluminum, space gray, pink, purple, and starlight, compared to iPad Air in 5 shades: silver, space gray, rose gold, green, and blue. iPad Air 5 might not just play catch-up with the iPad mini this year. The reliable Japanese site Makotakara cited a Chinese supplier last year in suggesting the new iPad Air would be more like the current 11-inch iPad Pro. This is to say that the iPad Air 5 will upgrade the rear camera system to feature dual lenses for standard wide-angle shots and ultra-wide-angle shots like the iPhone 13. The 11-inch iPad Pro does include a lidar scanner as well, but the source is less certain on that being included on the iPad Air 5. Another change includes doubling the number of speakers from 2 to 4 on the iPad Air 5. This would match the iPad Pro speaker system and put the iPad Air above the iPad mini once again. Hopefully, the iPad Air 5 retains the same $599 starting price with these upgrades. A fall release would see it debut 2 years after the iPad Air 4. But no one would complain about a spring release and an 18-month upgrade cycle. In the meantime, it may be wise to take advantage of discounted prices on the very capable iPad Air 4 before it's gone. Thank you for watching. If you find it interesting, please like and subscribe to the channel for spiritual support.